Hi there. Today I wanted to offer you a clearing around the fear of viruses. We're in 2020, but I imagine this may come up again. There's always the flu, but right now, there's a lot of fear around viruses. And there's obviously ways to minimise your risk to catch them, to stay healthy, to look after yourself, to see medical professionals if you do feel ill, etc., etc. But I think, it's my belief that if we can release the fear, then obviously we're going to enjoy our lives much more than spending all our time limiting ourselves worrying about it. Are we going to catch it? Is a loved one going to catch it? How do we avoid it? Oh, that person just coughed over there. Do they have it? That's kind of like, really limiting your life. Of course, be sensible, as they're saying, hand washing and all of that sort of stuff. But the fear can be really overwhelming in many different ways. So I was just going to offer a meditation to clear the fear. Because we can get really wrapped up in collective fear, and that's hard to manage when you're, really trying to process millions of people's fear. That's a lot, and I imagine it's overwhelming if that's how you're feeling and if that's what you're sort of tapping into. So just take a moment to get comfortable. Uncross your arms and legs. Just sit comfortably, lie comfortably, however you want. And then I'll ask you to close your eyes. It's up to you. I may close my eyes, I may have them open, but I'm just going to read the energy of the collective. So it's going to be a general reading and clearing. So just noticing your breath that's always with you in every moment. Just noticing where it is in the body. Is it high up in the chest, which means we can be feeling stressed? Or is it lower down in the belly, which is where it's ideal for relaxation? So wherever it is, without trying to force anything, just allowing yourself to take deeper breaths down into the belly, expanding out your belly as you breathe in, but more importantly, releasing all the air out, because it's actually the out breath that is the relaxing part of the breath. So just noticing the breath, noticing the lower half of the body, just bringing the breath down into the belly, lengthening the out breath. So say breathing in for 3 and out for 6, or breathing in for 4, out for 8. It really doesn't matter, whatever's comfortable for you. And just as you're doing that breathing, just noticing, just feeling really comfortable with however you're breathing, just becoming aware of your feet, down, down, down. So wherever your feet are resting, if they're on the floor, just imagine they're actually all the way in the earth, barefoot on the earth. If you're lying down, you can still imagine you have roots, energetic roots down from your feet going into the earth. So whether it's all the way through the building, through the concrete, into the dirt, or whether you imagine you're on the beach with the sand between your toes or the damp grass, Just focusing on that lower half of the body as you breathe long out breaths down. And with each out breath, just give permission to let go of anything that isn't yours into the earth, down the legs, out through the feet and into the earth. And let the earth recycle any of that energy that's not yours, just turning it back into pure energy. That's basically what happens with energy. It just transforms. So in actual fact, energy can never be destroyed, it just changes. So whatever you're letting go of that's not yours, that you don't need, whether it's other people's thoughts or fears, whether it's worrying about illness, getting sick, even dying, death, just release that energy now into the earth to be recycled. The earth knows what to do with it. And if for any reason you don't want to release it into the earth, you can imagine there's a planet out there somewhere in space that's magnetically pulling any of the energies that your body wants you to let go of now. Releasing that fear, that tension, worry, that concern, anywhere you're trying to control everything outside of you. Just taking that time with the out breath to let that go, coming back to the body. With each in and out breath, remembering that that's something you have control of. Your breathing. Anytime you feel stressed, you can just drop the breath down into the stomach and lengthen the out breath. That's something that you always have control over. Just giving permission to let go more, sink down more, release and relax more. Just notice how that feels. Just letting go of any tension in the neck, in the shoulders, in the head. Just imagining that there's like rainbow coloured rain just floating down from the universe, down through your head, around your head, just clearing anything that isn't yours, any stress or tension right now, inside and outside the head, through the brain, the neck, shoulders, the arms, back, the upper back, upper chest, middle of the chest, middle of the back, stomach and all the digestion, the lower back, the pelvis and the hips and the legs, down the legs, letting that rainbow, sparkling rain just flow through your body inside and outside, clearing all the joints, the hips, the knees, the ankles, the toes, the wrists, the shoulders. Just releasing all that tension, letting go with the out breath. And just letting that wash through into the earth. Just completely transforming and transmuting any of that energy that wasn't yours. Any of the fear. Just asking any cords or hooks that are hooking you in, cording you into the mass hysteria, the news, media, everyone worldwide. You can still be connected from a much higher and wider, more authentic space. Let's just release that fear. It's not yours. And actually, just adding to fear, well, it's just creating more fear. Is that really what you want to create in your world and the world at large? So everything that is, let's just clear that. Just let it go. Just with the out breath, letting go. And then with the in breath, just bringing fresh energy back, your energy back, anywhere you've scattered it through any shock or trauma. Just asking for it to come back along with fresh, beneficial energies to fill you up with. Just knowing that you can listen to this as many times as you like. The clearing will just build and you can keep clearing. Obviously, other ways you can help yourself is maybe limit how much of the news, social media and papers and all the different ways you're plugging in to sort of what's going on. Maybe just limit it to once, twice a day, maybe not like constantly throughout the whole day. And the more you come back to your body and clear what's not yours, the more you can discern the truth of a situation, because you're not reacting from everybody else's energy, because actually we're all interlinked, but we don't need to be interlinked through fear, because that actually clouds our judgment. So be well, be safe, be happy, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye.